Yo, what up, YouTube? It's been a minute. So, I decided to make a video about basically some story time. You know what I mean? Some story time. I'm always serious all the time in my videos, talking about serious shit. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I want to tell you guys a story about a time when I was in jail. Kind of my buddy, 20 lockdown 23 and 1. He's another YouTuber, and I watch his videos and stuff like that. So he kind of inspired me to make a video about that. I didn't really want to go into it, but it is kind of fucking crazy. You know what I mean? I've been going to jail since. I never hit the pen, never did pen time, never did big time, nothing major, under a year every time. You know what I mean? But when you're in the mix, you're in the mix, and you get to know all the dudes that are doing 5, 10 years and shit like that. Like my best friend, he's doing 13 years right now, and I was in jail with him too at one point in time, and he got shipped out to the pen. But we were cellies and shit like that. It's gonna play into this stuff. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is fucked up. I look back and I'm just like, yo, I can't believe that I was like fucking, I was living like that. You know what I mean? Can't believe I was really on that goony ass shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I calmed down, chilled the fuck out for a bit. You know what I mean? And so anyways, when I was a youth, when I was young, from 15 all the way up to 18, I was going to youth jail and shit like that. GR Force in Hamilton. And I'm in Canada, so Hamilton, Ontario, GR Force. You could probably fucking Google that shit. But I was in that youth jail. And Arrow's another one. One's open custody, the other one is not. So as a youth, but when I was a youth, I got charged with all types of shit, like possession of stolen vehicles. I stole a lot of cars. I only got caught for like 2 or 3. I actually got caught in a fucking bait car at one point in time, but maybe I'll make another video about that. I can't fucking believe I got caught in a fucking bait car. What a dumbass kid I was, man. Well, actually, I just really didn't give a fuck. I was like, I was drinking 60 pounders like every fucking weekend, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was getting them for like $30, and I was like fucking doing B&Es, robbing and fucking all types of crazy shit. Yeah, but either way, so I was always going to youth jail for stealing cars. I got a break and enter with intent. If I got that as an adult, I would have been fucked for sure. But yeah, fuck, man. I wish I had my fucking I did get all my paperwork, all my fucking charges and all that from, because the last time I just went to court, um, like a year ago or something like that. It was like uttering death threats or some stupid shit like that. But people are fucking whack. But anyways, my point being is that I wish I had my fucking all my paperwork still. But when I was tenting backpacking in fucking BC, I had it all, and I had it in my fucking tent. Because I was going to court in Victoria and shit like that, and I was tenting and fucking I was in the shelter at the time. Shit was crazy, but I had everything in my fucking tent: brand new pair of shoes, Tupac sweater, all types of shit, my paperwork, and I got nothing to hide on my fucking paperwork. If I needed to, I'd call the lawyer up and be like, yo, bro, mail me my motherfucking disclosure, bro. I want the shits right now. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, motherfucker, grab my shit. Don't know. But anyways, that's never been an issue for me. So, youth jail, right? So, stealing cars, B&Es, all that teenager shit that people do, if I got caught, couple knives, no guns, no gun charges, none of that shit. You know what I mean? You definitely don't want to get caught with one of those, especially in Canada, because it's not the States where you can actually, it's, you can't just, yeah. So, shit was crazy, but, anyways, I want to tell you guys about the time that when I was 18, when I went to adult jail now. So that was all youth jail, you know what I mean? And then I go to adult jail for, an assault. And so I go in. I was 18 years old. It was like my first offense, or maybe second offense as an adult. I can't remember. But anyways, shit, this is a really fucked up. This is a really heavy ass story. So my dad, he passed away when I was doing this bid when I was in jail, when I was 18. So it's pretty crazy, and I missed the funeral because I was in jail. So that changed my life. You know, that kept me out of jail for longer after that because I learned from that lesson. That lesson, it whooped my ass. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, My dad was a pen timer. He did 10 years in Collins Bay Penitentiary. He did 4 years in Kingston and 3 years in the SHU. So you can look those pens up. They're pretty well known. So my dad was always like that. I was fucking selling crack at 14 and coke. My dad was showing me the ropes. So I've been through the struggle. You know what I mean? Probably why I end up in jail at an early age is because of the lifestyle I was living at such a young age. Because I was influenced by the adults around me that were OGs, and they're all fucking pen timer jailbirds. You know what I mean? So that's how I came up. But anyway, so I was 18. I go to jail for an assault. Now I'm in there with dudes that are waiting to get shipped out to the pen that fucking killed somebody. There's literally, like, you know what I mean? There's fucking killers sitting beside me, and I just watched on the fucking news this guy, and I'm sitting beside him. I'm like, holy fuck, right? Obviously, you gotta keep to your fucking self, you know what I mean? Don't look like a mark, right? Even though it was my first time in adult jail, it was my first time living that kind of life, you know what I mean? Fighting, scrapping, in the street shit. Like, I was already in the street shit, so I know the Goonies, you know what I mean? I know how the fucking shit goes down, right? So, I had a little bit of an advantage, right? But, either way, so, this shit is fucking nuts. So, my girlfriend, chick that I was with when I went to jail, she was sending me letters and all that shit, you know what I mean? The fuck off, right? All that bullshit, right? We don't already know what the fuck's going down when you're in jail, right? So, and I've been a savage myself, fucking somebody else's bitch, so I know what the fuck time it is, you know what I mean? So I'm just not trying to pay attention to that, do my time and fucking get out, whatever, right? So, either way, so I'm on range, and, there's this dude I don't know, like, I don't even know who this guy is. He's on the phone, and he's like, yo, Corey. He knew, like, once I touched range, people got to know who I was, my first and last name. They see my paperwork and shit. I had it there, just in case anybody wants to fucking act stupid and just, whip up shit in their heads. I just cleared it right up front, you know what I mean? But, either way, so this guy was like, yo, Corey, your girl's on the phone. Right away, I'm like, yo, I'm about to smash this motherfucker, right? So I thought it was beef right away. I'm like, how the fuck do you mean my girl's on the phone? When I go over to the phone, the guy's gonna try to throw a sucker punch. How the fuck would you be on the phone with my chick? Dummy. You know what I mean? In my head, right? So I'm like, alright, so a beef thing. So I walk up, and I'm like, alright, let's get it. And I thought he was just trying to make some shit up to get me to come over there and then fucking, sucker me in the corner or something by the phone or hit me with the fucking telephone or some shit, right? So, I went over there. He gave me the phone. I was ready. Like, I wasn't shook at all. Like, I already knew I would give a go to this guy. So I wasn't worried. If he tried to get me, I was already ready for that. You know what I mean? But, so, he gives me the phone. I take it, and I'm just kind of looking at him like, you know what I mean? You gonna make that move, bro? Get on it. Get the fuck on it. You know what I mean? But anyways, and then I heard her voice, and I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, yo. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? Right? How the fuck you know man's on this range? How the fuck did you even know what fucking... I guess she was at a house where they were doing three-ways, so... And she was chilling with my best friend. Well, obviously he wasn't my best friend, but I thought at the time when I was young he was my best friend. Nobody's really your friend, right? But anyway, so now my bitch is with my best friend and he's fucking my bitch. So they decide to fucking ask if I'm on range because they were at a house where three-ways were getting done for inmates on my fucking range, bro. Yeah, ghost line. So I'm like, no way. So this bitch starts talking shit right away after she just sent me a bunch of letters trying to fucking love me off and shit. And then she starts talking shit. I'm like, you fucking dumb. And then James gets on the phone. He's like, yo. He's like, fuck you, dude. He starts talking shit. This man was just fucking chilling with me sipping beer, like, before I got locked, bro. Like, this man was just out there chilling. There was no beef. There was no problem. He never went near my bitch, as far as I fucking know. I mean, but I had my bitch beside me all the time. So I don't see where, but you never know. Chicks sneak off and go get it, you know what I mean? And whatever, I don't give a fuck. But that's in the past. But in the end of the day, I was like, alright, you already know what time it is when I get out of jail, bro. He said, yeah, run up when you see me, done no, da-da-da, blah, blah. So he was already willing to take on the responsibility of what the fuck he did, because he knew what was going to happen when I got out of jail, right? So I had to take that, you know what I mean? And yeah, so she's like, I'm fucking James. on the phone while I'm sitting in jail. That's the worst thing that you could hear when you're doing time, like, and you're, yo. So I'm thinking, holy fuck. So I get off the phone. I'm just fucking choked in my cell, fucking doing push-ups, just fucking snapping, right? So anyways, tough. But so what happened? So the next day, my boy, he's done a lot of time. So he's a fucking heavyweight. If anything, he could fucking run that whole range down. You know what I mean? But he was tatted up, fucking monster dude. I knew his younger brother, so I was lucky that I had one fucking person. I was lucky. I've landed on a range before where I didn't know anybody, and actually I landed on a fucking range with my ops, with enemies that were gonna kill me. That's another. So maybe I'll start making a couple fucking stories because I spent a little bit of time in jail, not a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I got stories, man, and the shit is fucking crazy. I'm lucky to be alive, but shit's nuts. But anyways, so the next day I find out those same guys. Well, I guess he had a friend in there, or maybe his brother. I guess we're on the same range. I don't even know. But there's two dudes that knew each other, and apparently they were gonna jump me now because my chick and James, supposed to be my best friend, offered to pay them canteen money to fucking jump me on range, bro. What? Really? So I get word from my OG, because he's an OG in the bin, right? So he's like, yo, bro, these guys think they're gonna fucking jump you when the cells crack at lunchtime tomorrow. He's like, yo, don't worry about it. We're gonna fucking mosh them up. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I got a big hitter on my side. I'm like, all right, let's fucking crush these motherfuckers, right? If I was by myself, I probably could have got crushed because I didn't know anybody else on the range. You know what I mean? But luckily, it went the way it did. You know what I mean? Whatever. I would have been in my cell trying to make a fucking shank or something, bro. I don't care. I'm going out like a fucking warrior, bro. I already learned in my life. I ain't laying down, bro. I don't get scared and bummy when the time comes. I get mad, bro. I say, yeah, you want to kill me? If somebody tries to fight me, I think they're trying to kill me. So I go 3, 4, 5, fucking 10 times harder than them. I'm already stabbing you. You want to come fist fight me? I'm fucking stabbing you. You want to come fucking stab me? I'm shooting you. That's the way I'm at, bro. You got to be 10 steps ahead of the game, bro. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I've seen people get into fights, get hit, fall down, hit their head, they're fucking dead, bro. In Kitchener, that happened to a kid that I knew. I'm like, nah, you ain't even gonna get a shot in on me, bro, because who knows? Life is valuable. He could hit me in the temple and kill me by accident, or I could fall, hit my head, and die. I've seen it happen a lot, so I'm like, fuck that. So, anyways, I'm just gonna win. But anyway, so cells crack at lunch or whatnot, you know. I come out, fucking. But one guy, the same guy, is on the fucking phone again. He's on the phone, kneeling down against the wall. The other guy's like standing against the wall, not too far from him. And I just kind of looked at him like, you already know what time it is. So it's like, yo, they must have knew that I knew, right? But so, or maybe they didn't think I knew. I don't know. But with that look I gave them, they should have fucking figured it out. But anyway, so I was walking towards the guy on the phone. And I kind of, you know, I walked a little bit, like I was close to him. He was on the phone in the corner. I kind of walked over here a little bit, leaning against the wall. I'm just chilling, you know, doing my little pace back and forth, my little fucking 1-2, you know what I mean? You know, that's why I pace. I was pacing at the beginning of the video because jail does that too, because that's all you can do is pace back and forth. But anyway, so he's sitting on the phone, kneeled down. Like, this guy obviously ain't fucking ready. They think they got me. They don't know I got a big hitter on my side, and we're gonna bounce these motherfuckers right off range. They don't think that. They think they got me because there's two of them. I don't know the rest of the dudes on the range really, but I could tell you know, you can tell certain people are in your class or not, right? And there was only a couple people that could really bang with me, and there was other people that I know they're not gonna try me because it's gonna be a struggle for them. They don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, so I'm like right near him or whatever, right? And then I was kind of like acting like I'm waiting for the phone. I'm standing against the wall, and he's over there talking on the phone, kneeling down. So he's obviously not thinking I'm gonna do shit. So then I kind of just, you know, I looked over and I just kind of went like this, and I just flew out of, bam! I hit him with a fucking knee, started stomping into the fucking corner, took the phone, bam! Hit him with the phone. His boy starts running over, like he's running across the range. My boy comes up, bam! Hits that guy, flatlines him. Boom, that guy's done. This guy's fucking slumped out in the corner. Fucking gave him a good couple kicks in his fucking, you know what I mean? And it was a wrap. So then, bam, I ran back to my cell and shit. I was like, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Before the COs come. And I was like, there you go, man. And so they went to the grill. and they were telling the CEOs, they're like, they wanted to get off range. They wanted to get off range, you know what I'm saying? So they got bounced off range. Shit is crazy. So they left. They got bounced. But I can't remember if this was after my dad died or if it was before. Fuck, man, this was a long time ago. I'm 26, almost 27 years old. So that was when I was 18, 19. You know what I mean? Do the math. It was a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure it was actually before. Like my dad died, and then that happened. I can't remember. I want to be accurate, you know, with my story and shit, but I can't remember. But still, no matter what, my thought process was like, holy fuck, my dad died. I missed a funeral. My bitch is fucking my best friend. They're paying canteen money to get me fucking, who knows, probably killed on range or fucking, you know, stomped out on range to for people to jump me. All these things against me in my first bid. And my dad's dead, bro. I'm gonna make a part 2 of this. This is kind of getting long, 15 minutes, but bro, I've been through some shit. You know, I'm gonna start making some more fucking jail stories about my experiences. You know, inspired by my homie Lockdown 23 and 1. Go check his shit out. Yeah, man, I've been watching his shit since like 4K sub, maybe I don't know 10K subs. But anyways, I'm gonna make a part 2. Queer resilient for now. I'm gonna cut it there. But I've been through some shit. You know what I mean? Been through some shit, man. Anyways, I got out after that. I kept it moving with my life. I lost my dad. Rest in peace, Doug Wiegand. You know what I mean? A.K. Dougie. He was an OG. You know, it's tough, but I moved on in my life, you know what I'm saying? But either way, it was a struggle. I've been through the shits. You know what I mean? I got more stories to come. Peace.